Water bottles. Hey everybody, and welcome to, hopefully this is working, number one. Tell us if it's not working. I got a new phone, so we have to improvise on the connections.
You have Wi-Fi, right?
So,
testing 1, 2, 3.
Wi-Fi is off.
Yeah, I think so.
You don't have the Wi-Fi here.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay.
So, hopefully, yeah, I don't know if we're on here or not.
I'll check.
There we go.
Hey, there we go.
We are live, so yeah, let us know.
Do we have
if,
audio? That's the other question.
Yeah, let us know if you can hear us.
The bar's going up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, as long as that's moving, then we should be fine. So.
This is on Wi-Fi, so this may be catchy.
Yeah.
I'm checking on my phone just to make sure it's...
Welcome to the 4th annual Greater KC Open.
Fourth?
4th.
No, this is the third year.
Well, I don't know.
Third year we've done the mega stream at least.
I don't know.
I think.
Angel did it.
I copied last year, and last year said third, so I did fourth.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we did it before Tamer or not, because Tamer.
I don't think so.
Tamer? Yes, Tamer was here.
Tamer was the first year.
Well, that was
2020.
2019. Well, we didn't. No, were we all masked up and everything in 2020?
Audio is good. All good.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know.
Weird.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No
So-
sound.
We're here.
Okay, so it's just my iPad, but my iPad's on Wi-Fi, so it's all right.
Yeah, I checked on my phone and we're good.
Basically, the guys, Dave Waswo, Mike Adamski, Kim Waswo, assisted heavily by Gabby Waswo.
Yep.
They run a lot of the tournaments that we go to here in the area, and this is they're in their 7th or 8th year of trying to make a bigger regional tournament.
I want to say
so
it's year 8.
Yeah, it's your standard team double singles thing, but we have put together a bunch of teams made up of people mostly from my members only Discord.
Yep.
So we have a
Which
lot of
discord.gg/stormnation.
Yeah.
Shameless
Okay.
plug.
Yeah. So yeah, we already have probably 25 people here,
Let me
and
pan over for a second.
we are at the Den at Aaron's Family Fun Center in Belton, Missouri. This is also the practice facility for the Avila College here, so we definitely want to thank Mike Soroka, Aaron's Family Fun Center for providing us the facility here so that everybody that's been traveling or whatever can get loose, can get practiced, and we do have some fun things we're going to do. We've got 2 lanes of house shot with a torch on it, and so we always have kind of a torch competition. We got 4 lanes of chromium, so you can practice on stuff. We are going to have
It's a house
we got
shot
a couple
that holds
guys
up a little
here.
more. Hang on for a minute, dude.
We are going to have a couple guys that are going to do some coaching here too. So if anybody needs to work on anything, so this was just kind of hey, we're going to go here and warm up, and let's have a live stream while we're doing it. Now it's kind of
Now
it's
we
kind
just get
of
to
a
hang out and
bigger
have fun
thing.
for, 2-3 hours, something like that.
Yeah. So yep, we're going to
So,
get this thing going, and we will be bowling here shortly.
yeah. Do we have, how many people we got? Oh, we got 30 people on the stream. Nice.
I don't know. It's on there.
It's catching up. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
We have people.
All right. Well, all right, everyone, hold up. All right.
Yeah.
So, Luke, I think you know a little bit of this. What was this? Probably 4.5 years ago, you decided to start this whole Patreon and Discord thing. It was kind of just a way to augment what you've been doing on YouTube for several years, and it's helped a lot of people. I know I can speak for myself and say that I'm a better bowler and a better person for knowing you guys, and I think pretty much everyone here would agree the same thing. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, thank you. So, a few months ago, a few people had an idea of a way to say thank you for that. And and so that's why I have all these microphones on.
Okay.
So yeah, go and bring it over. With kind of the collaboration of a bunch of folks from Panda Pack, we have put this together. Christy helped with the build. A lot of people chipped in on this. I'd like to introduce your new editing rig. So you have. So it's a fully built out. Christy can explain all the technical details, but it lights up like Christmas morning. It's got RGB everything.
Plug it in for?
Yes.
Put it on the table first so we can see the look of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's even got a little mini Luke Skywalker figurine in there. And yeah, so from Panda Pack to you, dude.
You guys
Many
on the
thanks.
screen can't see the smile on his face.
I think he might be tearing up a little bit, but
Yeah.
no, seriously, like,
Ready is though.
Yeah. No, I'm having another like Verity Julia Bond moment here.
well, mission accomplished on that front.
Yeah. So.
We're gonna drag this over so we can plug it in real quick.
Yeah, so it's got RGB everything. Like, you are not going to need another computer for a very long time. So it should be a lot of fun. You'll probably get distracted from looking at all the lights when you're trying to edit stuff, but whatever.
Probably.
Yeah, optimism.
You can look at it.
God, I don't even know.
So just so you know, and I'll give you a rundown of all of it in writing. This is an Intel i9 12900K, 32 gigs of RAM. It's got a GeForce RTX 2060 in it.
3060.
3060. It's also got a 1 terabyte M2 SSD, a 500 gigabyte M2 SSD, as well as a 10 terabyte SATA drive for archive purposes.
I actually had to just clear out my original hard drive because I had a 2 terabyte and a 4 terabyte that were full, and so I emptied the first one, and
Well, I think 10 terabytes will
That'll last you
that
for
should
at
do
least
me
a
for
couple
a while.
years.
Yeah, I mean,
There are 8 fans in this thing. So there's the section C, there's 2 on the front. So it's a push-pull configuration with a radiator. So that's how the actual CPU is liquid cooled. So it's got a full-on AIO on it. So yeah, that's from Panda Pack to you. Everybody got together and wanted to do it, and I'm honored to be the person that got to build this machine.
yeah, we've been talking about having some people help us build stuff, build something, because it does take quite a bit to run some of that stuff, and it takes an awful long time when I get done with stuff to just click render and walk away for a couple hours. And
Make some dinner.
Yeah,
Make that a couple minutes now.
Hopefully this won't take a couple hours.
yeah. Or then sometimes the preview screen is a little blurry, so I render something only to find out that there's mistakes and I have to go back and re-render again. So, and we've been talking to people about helping us build something, but I didn't quite have the money for it at the time, so a thank you's not enough.
Not needed.
Yep. The thank you is from us to you, Luke.
So, and see, yeah.
You gonna throw a ball tonight now?
No, I was going to save this for supper tomorrow night, but Andrew asked me what it kind of felt like to do something and have everybody be so into it. And, I thought, I might be the catalyst, but we're all here because of everybody else. Like, I've got so many people that help on the Discord and on everything else, and the bowling industry is unfortunately one of too many mouths to feed. And so a lot of the time people just kind of go their own direction, and they're propped up by a lot more people than they realize, and then they keep going, and then they kind of keep taking and whatever else. And I didn't want to be one of those people. And so I already feel bad enough that, several people help out so much, and even though it's only $5 a month, or some people, pay more than that, $10-12 a month, or sign up for more, and that's even
Some suckers pay you $120 a year for this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Who could that be?
And that's really just to keep. Because we spend a bunch of. James knows now what the filming things are like, and every single time we take the trip down the road and leave the bowling alley, it's $75 by the time we get out of there. Once a week or however often, and then all the equipment and all the time and whatever else. And so, yeah, I'm happy to be the catalyst for all of this, but y'all are here because of y'all. I just kind of, was the magnet, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, we wouldn't. You said it yourself. We wouldn't be here without a catalyst. And
Yeah,
honestly,
but-
like what you and Angel have done with kind of creating Panda Pack and this vision for a community that's about more than just bowling. It's a mental health refuge some days for a lot of people.
We do have
And
one of
that-
those channels in the Discord.
Yeah. So, but seriously though, is like the fact that we're all here and this, like, yes, there's a lot of bowling talk that happens, but it's about more than just bowling.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of us supporting each other in life, and
Yeah.
we
And
wouldn't be here without you. So
And I do like to be humble about it as possible, because I mean, it realistically, at face value, I make bowl videos. But I also don't want to diminish the fact that there's several people that are spending quite a bit of money on on taking vacation days and traveling out here just to hang out and do this thing, and then for something like this, I don't know.
And we were all glad to be a part of it. It's our
yeah.
pleasure.
Thanks, Luke. So how do we follow that up on the stream now?
Luke throws the first ball in front of all of us.
Hit the torch.
Yeah.
Stream's over. It's getting a little warm in here.
We have the box outside for you to
Yeah.
transport it.
Yeah. Okay. So number one, let's take it off this rickety table here.
Yeah.
That's fine. Oh, okay.
It's pretty steady.
Oh, okay. There we go.
That way we actually can see it.
Nice work
Yeah.
on that build.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's
In the cart is
insane.
a little accessories box. You shouldn't need anything in it,
Yeah.
but just in case. And back behind the motherboard, if you ever need to reinstall Windows, your key and a flash drive with Windows 10
okay.
are on it. So hopefully you shouldn't need it, but in case you do. When you get it home, because it didn't boot all the way into Windows, it may give you an error. Just hit enter to continue.
okay.
Or go into BIOS and continue.
Okay.
But if you get this home and you have any problems with it, let me know and we'll try to come by before we leave.
You got space.
Because something may have been on loose during.
Yeah.
Drive from Chicago.
We'll have to
This
figure it
rode
out,
the car with us.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I was very, very honored that people allowed me to build this. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's also fun.
Oh, it looks great
Yeah,
too. This
so-
is my kind of thing. So.
When we
Yeah.
were talking to Angel about it, who was a
Yeah.
co-conspirator, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She told me to light it up like a unicorn.
Yep.
yeah. So I made a whole secret channel in our Discord server with Angel's help that you don't know about.
You know I'm not smart enough to find that
Oh,
anyway.
you would have found it if we hadn't had the help.
Oh.
And there's an entire secret server that I made where you could actually talk about this and coordinate it. And Christy shared build pictures and stuff.
Your Discord because he created the secret server and I muted it and then I had to go into your settings and hide the muted server.
Yeah. And just in case, I pre-banned you from the secret server in case you ever found it.
It was a very complex,
I took no
yeah.
chances.
and there was threat of bodily harm to anyone who told you.
Oh no, it was threat of death.
It was threat of death. and
Like,
it was
straight
gonna
to the morgue,
It was
bitches.
going to be triple death because it would be Angel, James, and me.
Yeah, I had
So-
zero clue, zero inkling.
Calculated.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was a group effort from all of us in Panda Pack.
For a couple of months.
It was Christy and Timmy were the first people to kind of bring the idea, and then we just kind of rolled with it from there. This started back in May, I think, and then kind of went back burner. And then after I got back from Vegas, it started in earnest. So
I was just showing her the other day that, when I'm doing some of the crossover, some of the transitions, some of the other stuff, I've got my little preview window up there, but I've got to set it to a resolution that the frame rate can actually kind of keep up. And sometimes I miss stuff before I render it because I'll go back and I'll find out a transition didn't go right, or it randomly decides it doesn't want to do a cross it wants to do kind of a loopy transition or something, and it looks weird or inconsistent, and that stuff bothers me. So
if this can't keep up, you got bigger problems.
Yeah. I benchmarked this. The only thing that came higher than it on the benchmark app was a $1,200 processor. So you should be good.
yeah.
Also, pretty lights.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
lights. That was important.
Yes, that.
And you can't really see it in there, but that's a 3D printed Luke Skywalker.
Jason painted that.
Yeah, Jason
Yeah,
hand
that's
painted that whole thing.
Great.
So.
Because we were like, we wanted to do something that was like Star Wars themed, so.
Yeah.
And then I just added extra lights that just exist for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's reasons.
Because it,
Yeah. Yes.
because it's shiny.
Because I want to be pretty.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. I'm not a huggy person, but I have to.
Yeah.
Thank you for conspiring. with
Yes.
us.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, give me a hug. I would have moved out here without you guys. So,
Yeah, I
literally.
would not have been able to pull this off without James.
Yeah. We were talking about it, and then we were like, do we want to just build this in secret? And then I was like, nah, we need to talk to Angel.
Yeah.
Well, we also know Angel doesn't necessarily like surprises.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want to get any more content?
Yeah. I would
I
have
can drop the
probably
mic and do other
resisted or
stuff.
freaked out a little bit.
Let me drop
so,
the.
I was going to briefly interview you.
But
I'm going to take this mic off for a minute, Luke. I got some other stuff to do. I'll be back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to take this one off.
yeah.
So, how come into the main test?
Oh boy.
This is just like a bunch of manuals. Should be anything, but
Yeah.
just in case, like, if you ever add anything and you need another power supply, it's an expandable power supply. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, I just have to say, as much as I love Christy, Jason L is the shit.
We had the idea of putting the vinyl on there,
Yeah.
and then he was like, I'm going to print out something 3D and put it in there. That's like Velcro, by the way.
Yeah.
That's epic. That is just.
Yeah. He actually didn't move the entire trip down, even though
Oh,
the
yeah.
machine was like face down. That did. I had to adjust it. So I was over there trying to keep you from seeing me as I'm adjusting it and testing it to make sure that it would actually power off.
I'm generally too busy being clueless.
That's
So.
what James said.
Yeah.
He said he's not going to notice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty happy with how that turned out.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
helped me by like validating my hardware. So he was, he and I gave him the build and then he gave me like the thumbs up.
Now we need videos of Luke sitting in the dark with the rainbow.
Yeah.
You will probably want to take some glass cleaner to the inside of that.
Oh,
It
that's.
also just pops off. There's no
Oh, okay.
screws.
Oh, so
like,
it just kind
You
of.
just pull right here, hold it down.
Okay.
There's a little lip, you can pull it, it'll just pop right off.
okay.
It's pop it.
Okay.
No, it's
Yeah.
that little rubber spot.
Oh, cool.
So it's a fully toolless case. Other than the slots where you have to screw everything in, but the case, this is toolless, this is toolless, the front is toolless, the bottom is toolless.
I just got one that has a little slider here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Down on the pins and
Yeah.
tighten two thumbs.
This whole
I was
thing
like,
is-
oh my god,
whole thing is
no
toolless.
screwdriver.
Huh? Thank you. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I know it was fun. I got a front row seat. It was so much fun. And we have like pictures and video. Jason's actually going to be putting together a video of the build process.
See, I was just sitting there thinking the other day, like every time I see you guys talking about stuff in entertainment or wherever else, and you always know everything about everything. And I'm like, how can people know this much about this many things?
I like to learn things.
I do too, but I just get so busy sometimes that.
She likes to learn and it's smart.
Yeah. I have learned quite a few things that I've subsequently forgotten instantly. So.
There are some of those things I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely a community effort. Everybody pitched in.
So wild.
Thank you.
Really cool.
Neat.
That was fun.
For a middling to mediocre YouTube.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Oh boy.
Yes. Leave it there for a little bit and let people look at it.
Yeah.
Luke's still staring at it.
Yeah.
I mean, how can you not really, right? I feel like
And if you really wanted to program the fans, the software is on there. But I wanted to rainbow
Yeah. No, this is.
Once it gets into Windows, it will do this thing where it'll have one color that just goes like, it'll be rainbow, but it'll have one color that'll just go like this too.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's great.
yeah.
Wow.
Should be fun.
Thank you for. Well done. Incredible.
Okay. So, I have no idea how to follow that. I'm going to talk here, but I will eventually be bowling two-handed at some point. James and I have to. That's solid. Yeah, so most of the fun is on this pair with the torch. If you want a different POV, just tell me. I can turn the camera. We can kind of go all over the place. We're on a phone, so it's wireless. We probably will. We are going to have some spare competitions because we did that last year. That was a lot of fun. They do have the sync software where we can enter in any spare combination that we want. But mainly, yeah, it's a bunch of people from all over the place. And we put together 8 teams for the weekend. We're bowling team on Saturday, tomorrow, I guess, at 1 o'clock. And then Sunday morning at 9, we're bowling doubles and singles. I think James will probably be streaming that on his channel on Shimwrecker Enterprises. Depending on how the connection is in there, sometimes in bowling alleys you're on the Wi-Fi or you can't get outside signal, so it's kind of difficult. But so yeah, this is all the people that we talk to on a daily basis in the Discord on the members side, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in there that we don't advertise because we don't want people in there for the perks or the anything else. We want them in there because they want to be in there, and they want to be in there, and they want to come out here and hang out. And we had.
Let's move this down there.
Okay, we're moving, but we had people over to the house to see the stash and the set and meet the dogs, and then we went to my brother's brewery for lunch, and everybody really enjoyed that. So avert your eyes if you get easily seasick.
Alright. I get behind Andrew.
Oh yeah, of course. No, absolutely not. I'm here.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm standing here.
Yep.
I'm standing here.
Alright. Should be good.
Oh, Keith, you knew about it too? Yeah, and we've got a free side of the Discord too. Just watching the videos. Watching the videos is the big number one. And shameless plug. Hitting the little thumbs up button helps the YouTube algorithm so that so it shares it more often, so it gets out to more people, and so. Yeah, and it's not, especially if you're a bowler, not everybody has all kinds of money. So if you just watch the videos, join the Discord, get on the free side. I mean, we still do plenty of stuff in there. So, but we do have quite a few people out here. We have our Angel bought 220 cookies. We have lemon bites. We brought some of my old jerseys that I don't wear anymore, or some of the Cool Wit Quick Ships that don't have all my logos and stuff on it. So we brought those to pass out to people that they actually fit on, which I don't know how many people fit chicken wing. But we also have a ball swap. So people that have bought balls and didn't really match up with them or want to try something different, everybody brought something to kind of trade with everybody else. Plus, we have some prizes for the weekend. We have a coaching DVD for the person who does the worst.
No, I didn't get that one this time.
Oh, you got something different?
Actually, they're from Mr. Bill. So he has mugs that, actually, I'll bring it.
She gets her participation award.
Yeah. We also bought 30 bars of goat soap to pass out because, tell Riley the Sky Raptors. I was telling Riley about the Sky Raptor.
So
I saw you and Trent throwing it last night.
Yeah, we've got all of this stuff.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of gifts to hand out to people this weekend, and like I said, tons of cookies. We're going to a big barbecue place here in town after bowling tomorrow. Got all kinds of snacks. It's just a really good time. So
how about you put on your bowling shoes and let's...
Yeah, I've got my. Yes, that was Joe B. Curtis. So Joe has. You got to get in front of the camera and show that off. Joe has an awesome jersey, and it even has the T-Rex command on the back. Yeah, there it is. Even the command on the back. We have
Perfect.
fun. How many commands do we have in Discord?
I don't...
Like 100?
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah. We have all kinds of commands that'll pull up memes and all kinds of everything else. So. Yeah, we're still working with the Night Road. There is enough chatter out there that something's. I think it's just a case of a matchup thing, and I'm not sure that the out-of-box finish is the best thing for that ball. So I do have a resurfacing machine, so we resurfaced it, we polished ours. We actually got a couple more that I'm going to try a different layout because my typical layout, I'm thinking, well, this is a strong cover. I want to use this same layout that I normally use to beef the core up to match the cover, but it might just be a little too much of everything. So I'm going to try to pull the cover back to the core a little bit. So it has been fairly polarizing so far, but there's some that look amazing, and then there's some that do not look amazing. But I think it's more, the more people I talk to and the more we kind of dig into this, I'm thinking it's just that out-of-box cover finish is just not a good thing for that ball. The core, or the cover's trying to do more than the core is able to keep up with. Once again, we are at Aaron's Family Fun Center in Belton, Missouri, in the Den. This is also the practice facility for the Avila College. So we definitely want to thank Mike Soroka and the staff here at Aaron's Family Fun Center for allowing us the use of their facility. And we want to say hi to the head coach of the Avila team, Paul Wolf. They are growing quite quickly. I think they're in the 3rd year, so they're a fairly new program. But this is also their practice facility, so they have all kinds of stuff. They have, again, the sync scoring system so that they can set up any kind of spare they want to set up. They have the torch that you can see. We'll have our torch challenge.
Well, it's going to be my first shot.
The board boxes that I had gotten a couple years ago didn't end up, it was too time consuming, didn't quite work out the way I thought it was going to work out for the videos, and so those were actually passed along to the Avila College. So, yes, the cover is the dark coat essentially, but because that and the Infinite are asymmetric, the core can keep up with what the cover's doing. So, I've had a shiny dark coat. I had a 4K fast dark coat. I also had a 4000 Infinite. Those all look fine, but I'm thinking that this is just a cover core mismatch and trying to beef the layout up. Not necessarily, I'm not beefing the layout up. It looks good on everything else, but everything else that I put it on has more core to work with. So, the link, Jared, the link is in, I'm pretty sure it's in the description.
I know, right?
Down here. Let me see if I put it in there. Yeah, the link to Discord is actually in the description. So if you want to pop down there, there's a link that goes straight to it. So yeah, and we
So
got
I went up there and threw my very first shot, and I lit up the torch.
Yeah. And Jared, we've got a motive channel in there too. It's on the members side, but we do have a motive channel in there.
Right, yeah.
So I'm gonna shamelessly like my own stream. I think they let you do that.
Aw, Jason. Oh well. That's
So
okay.
I think in this case it's just they probably I don't know. It had a funky timeline for it. It was supposed to come out earlier than it actually did, and so I think originally it was going to be our regular 1500 polish. Then the whole softgate thing hit, and then they changed it to 4K fast, and then it got pushed back a little bit, but it didn't get pushed back far enough to catch the reactogloss thing. So, have you thrown an NEX ball that you like? Yeah, I love the Axiom. The Supernovas look really good. I do have a Marvel Max Impact that has NEX solid on it. I do really, and we found some more Axioms. I really do like that cover. It's too strong to throw on the ASIMs. I like my Proton, but it's just too strong. On the Axiom, it's throwable. I use that quite a bit on tougher stuff. Yes, in general, big fan of the NEX cover.
Okay, down 5, so.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get out there and throw a few shots, I think. I could benefit from a little practice.
Fantastic. I'm off the. Ooh, okay, I'm good now.
Eat.
Yeah. I got myself pretty worked up on the drive down here. Oh no! He's so focused on the torch. Yeah.
I remember that one actually being.
Your ball out. Hey, your ball will be back momentarily.
We'd be doing timed bowling and we'd get down like last half hour. It's like, all right,
Oh yeah, just
bowl as many frames as we can.
throw as fast as you can.
And we'd be throwing it as the horn's going up and stuff.
Yeah.
Too small for me.
It's all right. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
I didn't bring mine. You're gonna take the iPad now. You need to.
I know, I'm going.
Okay.
I'm looking for the.
That's fine.
What's the last comment? Yeah, I've heard that all the way from Minnesota. There are people from Minnesota here,
Yes, this is true.
so all right.
There you go. All right.
Oh God, I gotta stretch out.
Yes, you should.
Yeah.
I have the other mic, so I'm gonna attempt to not talk the same time you are.
Okay. I don't think it matters. Jonathan is not here tonight. They were going to. They had something going on tonight, and then they've got a relative's birthday party to go to tomorrow. So he won't be with us at Jack Stack either, but that's okay. More for us.
What an absolute sellout.
Smoked wings, dude. Yeah.
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 I got myself so worked up on the drive out. Just like, it's happening, it's happening. It was almost like we didn't have a wedding, but that's what, maybe that's what probably what like a wedding day would felt like. But yeah.
I'm so glad it went off without a hit.
Yes.
Such a fun project to be a part of.
Yeah. Oh.
Twice in a row, so I must not.
Yeah. When they,
Yeah.
when James was just like,
It's amazing what happens when you like focus on a target. I'm just like throw it in generally the right direction. We're gonna.
because I love to give gifts, and so don't deny someone else that same joy.
Yeah, we're gonna throw it generally
It's been,
in a general that way direction.
it's to see the group. Like I don't care whether it's us or it just this.
What did I bring out here? Oh, I got my hype.
It's just like you go out in some leagues and you're like, there's some crappy
Love
people
my
out
hype
there.
solid.
Like, but then to have like this many awesome people all in one location, we got so blessed to like have
Way too
this
much
many of
hooky.
the good people out there all.
Maybe. Oh, I get my.
It's so sweet. It's so awesome. You guys are great.
I get my special high road out.
Yeah, I'm just.
I might even do this
he's
with
gonna
my
get that home.
new night
He's gonna-
road.
He's gonna cry.
I went pinned down just because it worked well on the right side, and I thought, well, probably never going to use it. But if they're just dirty beyond dirty, filthy, then I might have something that doesn't hook.
He's like, I think you probably just push the ramp, like it's
So
pure computer.
I don't know why I'm throwing on this lane. I should just keep getting in the other,
From now it's just straight. I'm like, you know,
because I'm not going to hit the. Of course.
we'll talk on the phone, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Breakaway for you?
I'm just going to waste a shot here, I think.
Breakaway for you, right?
Yeah, they moved it out to 6. So, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I'm not even sure why I'm bowling on this lane. I'm on autopilot. I don't think I'm going to hit it, but throwing my high road tee. That's what. Yeah. Well, see, and we were talking about this because I'm terrible at two-handing both hands, and so we're gonna have to. James and I, especially James, I know I'm terrible and I've been terrible, but yeah, we're gonna make James do it.
Two-handed?
Yep, just to knock him down a peg or two, because I don't think he's very good at it either. Hook a lot.
Those long arms, he might have a higher backswing than I did.
Yeah, see, I can't do the Riley. I can't do the Riley. Oh, I got my Nova up here too. That's the other ball I brought out. Yeah.
I've been broken enough to where I can start where Riley usually starts.
Yeah. Bing. Let's see. Yeah. I did drill a new Nova. I have a video coming out, a layout comparison, actually tomorrow, I think. If I decide to put it up. Kick it! Oh, these are twisters. They're supposed to fly. Yeah, I'm going to take this ball off because this is too strong. Oh, hyped. Yeah. This ball's awesome. Hooks a bunch, but it's awesome. Yeah. Of course, it came at like parking lot. This is after 5 games of filming with it. It's supposed to come. It's supposed to come at 3,000. This is after 5 games of filming.
Still looks nice.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure it's up to 5,000 or up to 3,000 yet. All right, so I'm going to keep throwing on this side.
okay.
One for one on the torch.
Ditto. Okay.
Nova guy. Nova guy. Yeah, buddy. Strong layout. Strong layout.
Different sizes are different.
Hey, you're the only one that
Yeah.
Literally everyone else made it.
Yeah, this is chromium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once again, we've got house shot on the 2 right lanes, and then we've got Hagel Chromium on the other 4.
I started out with black, orange, red. But the black, orange.
Well, happy birthday, Mr. Michael.
We're in Chicago. So I've got a couple of short and medium ones. So the rest are like
Me,
I
I
love
do
seeing it
use
light
tape
up.
in the back of my thumb. It's I use white in the front. I use one piece of white in the front, and then I use black in the back.
the red and the
All yours.
crossbar ones.
Yeah. Hit the torch.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the average speeds. For some reason, it's way off.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah. Some of them are like that. Yeah.
41.
Excuse me.
Your mic standing, does this mic still, or does it only go
I think it only goes through these.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just the receiver.
I wasn't sure if the phone mic itself still picked it up.
No, once you plug that in, it disables it. But they all fell down.
And I got cute with that one. Yeet.
Oh!
Are we drinking American Jungle?
This is Second Amendment Ale.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 for 2.
Yeah. She just bings it every time.
Bing.
I was like, yeah, just put that out there. He'll never go.
Well,
Him wrong.
yeah.
You're gonna move the torch over to the gray board.
I think I made that joke actually.
It might not touch it though, just like the other two.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yay! Mr. Skywalker lit it up.
It is like a cool lightsaber, too.
Yeah.
It was only the second shot.
Yeah.
I thought it was your
Where's the? Yep. Okay.
What's the you're like with 10 boards, missed by 10 boards?
Yeah, go for it.
By 10 boards.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
that carry.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Had that one.
Yes.
Alright, who's going 45-7?
Oh.
I think I moved it when I went to rip the ball.
Oh. Ah. I was gonna say there's some other ones over there. I don't know if that would be.
Actually, throw this one good.
Wow, we got awards over here or what?
Yeah.
You didn't already get one?
Yeah.
That's why I dumped the last one, because that ball hooks too much.
I probably literally walked off with it myself.
Okay, I can't throw that ball right now.
Don't know.
What ball are we throwing in?
Camo.
Camo.
Yep. It's a house shot, and I needed to go long. So.
If SPI were to get rid of all balls and start new, but would only keep one from each brand, what would you choose?
Oh, snap.
Can I answer that question?
Yeah, anybody can answer that.
Photo, Idle Cosmos,
Okay.
500 Global, The Reality, and Storm. That's a hard one.
You'd almost, but you have to,
my own day
you almost
podcast.
have to say Zen. Like, I think people would riot.
Yeah, they would.
I don't don't like the Zen, but I think people would write. If
You just got complimented on your burping.
I what?
Just got complimented on your burp.
On my what?
On your burp.
My burp. Sweet. I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh. Darn. Yeah.
That was a whole lot better. Oh, it's not the right ball.
Yo,
Or actually,
yeah,
it's not the
that-
right location. Okay, so if I was doing this, I would go infinite physics from Storm. Global is tough because I don't throw a whole lot of global stuff.
I would probably say the soul, if it me.
Yeah. I've kind of been wanting a reality check, so I might save the reality check, the infinite, and current hype solid, actually.
See, and I think I'd have to go Nova or Supernova.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, how do I give up a high road?
Yeah. Yeah, I would definitely go infinite from Storm, and that, again, that's not a knock on anything else, but the infinite's amazing. I might actually get that out and throw that now.
Yeah, I like have to have one out of each line. Like, I want
Yeah.
one out of the Master, I want one out of the Thunder. Like, don't make me just do one period.
Yeah, I would say the UC3, but I can't really go that. The UC2 is pretty awesome. I might go UC2. Infinite UC2 and reality check. I think it looks great. Reality is a little too strong for me to throw.
Hey! You lit it up, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the goal over here is to light it up. Yeah, it's got 46 and 45, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's probably. I mess with
Yeah.
the grips
Yeah.
all the time. I actually use smaller grips, and I kind of bevel the inside hole out, and I kind of funnel a little bit to more form fit. But
Oh, there's probably EV air in that, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Because you know how it is.
Yeah.
Double-coated dogs, you can't keep it out of things.
No,
Yeah.
no, we.
I was like, I think they'll be fine if they find a piece of EV air.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's a little souvenir. We're good.
yeah, the dogs are. Got to keep the dogs off of it because their noses are gonna go. Yeah.
You have the nose perks up on it.
Well, our computer sets up on the desk, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you
Yeah,
just
but
have to get it past
Or you
that.
could probably reach it if you wanted.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
you
he
could.
absolutely could. He
Totally.
absolutely could. Well, after we adopted him, he actually climbed up onto Lou, onto his lap. And so he like, okay, I'm gonna slowly climb up here. And then he climbed up onto the desk.
All right, so I
He had to
thrown this
move
Nova,
everything
but I
off
haven't
the
thrown it a
desk.
whole bunch.
And he helped
Do it
himself
for
to the window. So he's
I
lying
drilled it to
on
be
the
a
desk.
complement to my UC3.
I don't remember
and
if I
you'll
took
see
the
more
picture
in
of
the
the
video
picture. I'll have to
tomorrow.
find him before the weekend's over. But yes, he's lying
But
on
my
the
first
desk.
Nova was just a little.
And I don't, that was like the day
cover
before
wants
the
to
day
be
after we
tumbly and
actually
rolly, and that
adopted
cover
him.
wants
That
to
was
be
like,
clean
it's
and
official.
flippy, and so with my
They take over your desk.
usual layout,
Well, and we said that the girls would
the
have
ball
to pick
kind
the
of
dog.
fought against itself.
And so when Missile started playing with
after
him and running
throwing
around and everything
UC3
else,
stronger
so
than I
it's
would
like,
normally
okay, we're
do,
good. Like that's
I
and
recognized
then
kind of a
so
similarity
I think
in
the
the
way I
role,
worded
and I
it
thought, okay,
when I
well,
made
for the
the
time
thing
UC3
letting
is
us
a little
adopt him
early
most
and
was the
slow.
dogs, the girls, the dogs
Or a
picked
little-
him,
just a little slow
and then
period.
he picked us. Because then it was like, okay, this is home, and so when he's climbing up on the desk, and
And that's way too far out.
it was.
So I thought that I would get me something. So if the UC3 looks good, if I drill the
Mine would do that if she could reach a desk.
if I drill a
well, yeah,
Nova
the little bit-
a little bit stronger, then I've got a UC3
He just wanted
that's a
somebody that had
little
shorter legs than
longer
you.
and
That's what it
sharper.
was.
And mission accomplished, but I haven't thrown it a whole lot yet. There is plenty of volume out here too, so. This is Angel's Hustle Camo.
That break point, that may not be the right break point for you and how you play it.
So as I warm up and actually throw it faster.
Yeah.
That's better.
Ooh. Yeah,
That's exactly
buddy.
what I want right there. Enemies.
Let's see, where'd my note go? Okay, it's over here. We'll go over here now.
You threw it too good. You like that?
I do like that one. Yes, I do like that one.
I gotta migrate on and switch it.
That was a good question, Kyle. I enjoyed it. The Scratch League is going. The Scratch League is going okay. The house pattern is a little difficult as of late, and so 220 is a solid score there once again. It used to be tougher there. It used to be where we would have 2 or 3 800s and 5 or 6 300s a year, and then it got to the point where we didn't have an honor score. Then it was kind of unusual. Now they're kind of going back to where it's tougher again. There's plenty of friction response for everything, and so that makes it tough to string strikes.
Is there anything against me going from a 2-hole ball to a 3-hole ball?
It just makes it very tough to string strikes because you'll sneak high one time, or you'll drive by a back row pin, or you'll do this or you'll do that, end up with a really well thrown 220 game.
As long as each hole that is drilled in the ball is used, it does not matter.
I had one split last night and missed one in 710 for 650, and I felt pretty good about it.
No, the purpose of it is because like two-handers, when they were doing it, so you had the X on the palm, you could switch it. So people would actually drill it.
I definitely didn't feel.
No, actually, people would totally flip it. So they'd have this way, and then they'd turn around this way. So you'd have a pin up or pin down. And so that was the main thing.
You might move pairs here.
1, 2, and 3, and have a whole bunch of different layouts that way.
Torch is of no use to me.
You are correct. Yes.
Get on one of the chromium lanes.
No, that's Luke's. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, and then Luke's got the iPad down there so he can watch the comments. So no, that one's Luke's.
What I brought with me for the weekend, I brought the Nova, of course, the High Road T, which is an overseas High Road Pearl. We can get the fans on. So if we just, I don't know where the fans turn on at, but yeah. I think he left, but we should be able to just ask somebody at the security guy or somebody somewhere to flip the fans on, or to get them going faster. Oh.
I don't know where those controls are. I have to go find Soroka for that one.
Yeah.
Right.
I saw they were putting that together. I was like, yes.
Oh man.
There's the other mic. I'm gonna go break Soroka.
Okay. I think he left, but okay.
Did you try that Crown Apple
No.
break they've got going?
No, not yet.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's just Crown Apple and cranberry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've had that before, and that's
500.
yeah, it's a pretty solid combination.
You gotta explain this up on the screen. So.
Yeah. Get some of my nonsense off of the. so I brought the Nova, of course. I also brought the High Road T, Overseas High Road Pearl. I brought a Hype Solid, the Rubicon UC3, Infinite Physics, only one promotion, my Off-White Mix. I drilled a new one of those here recently, and a Rotogrip Attention Black Pearl, which is an overseas ball also. It has a pretty strong cover on it, so it's kind of dark code-ish, but if the dark code and the UC2, or actually, if you just beefed the UC2 up, that's an Attention Black Pearl. We also have twister pins here, which I love. Oh, Wolf Shed Whiskey. Interesting. Hey, Wayne. Wolf's Head. Yeah, it's probably not Wolf's Shed. It's probably Wolf's Head.
All right.
I actually did get some pretty cool gifts. I had Timmy P brought me a bottle of Breckenridge that is the Mile High blend, the Broncos blend, and then Illpad. I'm using Discord names, screen names. For yeah. Well. Yeah, I need to take some of my crap off.
When is he ready to do coaching? When is he ready to do coaching?
Yeah.
Well, we're at the hour mark already.
I can take the High Road off. Stay. All right. Well, I'm gonna throw this one anyway. That would have been a strike. Yeah. Yeah. See, I don't know what's going on with that pen, but whatever.
Are you ready to do some coaching?
So yeah, and then Illpad brought me a bottle of Ardbeg, and it's the
We want to get some of the
Ulf something. A special Ardbeg.
Well, that's what I was thinking. This right lane up here.
I also had somebody bring smoked cheese.
Luke, you can shut up now.
I can shut up now? Oh,
Yes.
we're gonna do some coaching stuff. Okay.
So, yes. So this mic needs to go to who you're getting to torment. So you get a mic, and then your victim gets the other mic.
Okay.
So you get to pick your person.
Well, let them decide who wants some help. Hold on.
All right. Where's Joe? I think Joe should start.
I've already worked with Joe for a year.
Here you go.
Is this already live?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll give him backstory. So this gentleman who's going to be up here bowling in a second already has had lots of coaching sessions. And his jersey will give away a little bit of a secret as to what his coaching used to be.
Let's rev it up and then like think about maybe.
Okay, we got camera.
I'm glad to have you actually on my team this year.
Are we bowling together?
Yeah.
I didn't even see what the rosters were. I just promised I was showing up.
The team is me, you, Doc, and Colin.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Do we have a team name?
Is anyone here a doctor?
It's a good team name. And for the people watching, we do have a doctor on our team. That's why we call him Doc.
I'm going to jump in on this side.
You're good.
It's because we're old.
That's my teammate over there. That's my teammate.
No, I'm working with Joe. You don't need any more coaching.
Okay. So what do you want me to try to do on this first shot?
So you're gonna stop shuffling your foot to start because I hate that.
Oh, okay. Old habits die hard.
That's the first thing you're gonna work on. The good news is you're on camera, so now you actually have to work on it.
Well, the camera can't see my feet, so.
I'll make it so it can see your feet. So Joe has a tendency to shuffle his feet at the start of the shot. Ninth and good shot. So first shot, feedback on first shot, balance is a little bit off.
Yep.
And the reason balance is off is your swing plane, your bowling ball was outside the swing plane. Okay. And next year I want you to keep the ball underneath you. Okay. So don't feel like the ball is going to travel away from your leg.
Yep.
It should almost feel like it's going to be too close to you. Okay. That's going to hold your balance.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense.
Here's Mr. Bill Walker throwing the ball.
Not even to the arrows. I must be getting old. I can't loft anymore.
You've been old a long time, Bill.
Take a look at this beautiful sky-high backswing.
Wombat's been getting good.
And the pitch. Oh, that's not nearly as egregious as it used to be.
No, he's been bowling really well lately.
That backswing looks a lot better than it did a little while ago.
It took all summer to do it.
Yeah.
See, I wasn't the only one who noticed. Yep, it looks good. All right, so Joe's gonna not swing the ball to the outside on this one. And he's dancing at the line again.
Dead yank.
It's okay. But you're on balance that time.
Yeah.
So remember, no extras at the start of your shot. We don't want to ever add anything extra that we don't need in bowling.
Yeah.
So go dance around, just stand there when you're ready to go, take a deep breath, and then go bowl. Okay?
It's just one of those things.
I know you like it.
Well, it's just like feels awkward not to do it because I've been doing it for so long. So we'll work it out.
I have no doubt.
I think I need to start with my feet closer together to get it to feel more normal.
Okay.
So I usually have my
Just
left
make it
foot out in front, and I kind of pull it back before I start.
Just keep it simple. That's all I care about. No extras. So while Joe's bowling, we'll give some backstory to Joe's game. He hasn't been bowling a super long time. In a matter of a couple years, he went from roughly 180s, 190s average to this last season. After a couple years of work with him, he's averaging in the 220, 225 range. He's definitely got a heavy ball.
That felt so weird.
It's okay. I'm telling the audience a little bit of your backstory. So when you first started with Panda Pack stuff, you were in the 180s, 190 range.
Yep.
Right? And Joe's jersey that he's wearing has the T-Rex on it. When he first started bowling with us and showing his videos off, he was short-arming the ball really badly. And after a couple months of abuse from me and a few of our buddies online, he got his arm to swing through the ball more. I promised him he'd shoot a 300 game within a year, and it took you a year, and then you shot a 300, and then immediately shot another 300.
And then another one.
And then another one. He shot an 800 shortly thereafter as well.
And then another one.
And then another one. So he's come a long ways in a very short amount of time. That was a very good shot.
That felt pretty good.
Looked really good. Very balanced to the line, very smooth, very simple, no extras. Very repeatable shot.
It's all about getting something that, like, I'm so used to having that weird left foot swing to kind of get the momentum going that it's almost like a timing start. So it feels awkward. You can go ahead. It almost feels awkward getting the ball into the swing because I don't have that weird timing cue. So
I understand, and I know why you do it. A lot of people do it. But it's a philosophy I have in bowling that we don't need to add anything extra in a game that's built on a ton of variables to begin with.
Right.
So we want to eliminate all the extra variables that we can so that the variables all exist after the ball leaves our hands.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to fight, is the lane condition and the oil and how the pin carry is. We don't want to fight our own mechanics and add extras to our own mechanics.
Yeah.
So little things, they don't seem like they matter all that much, but by the time you get to the line and you're throwing the ball, they matter a lot.
Right.
Nice shot.
Joe, that was intense.
That was pretty good.
I felt that best in your
That was pretty good.
Who did he
Good job. A little off balance, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You threw that one a little harder too.
I feel like, what do you think about the idea? Like, obviously it's not ideal either way, but like I've got that little hop step sometimes after I release the ball. What's worse, that or when my foot stays where it's at the line, but I fall off it a bit?
Well, so both of those are the same cause, right? That's being off balance as you're going into finishing your shot.
Yeah.
And there's a couple different reasons that that's happening to you. So one of them is your swing plane is outside the path, which is going to pull you that direction that your ball is.
Yeah.
The other is being a two-hander and being friends with Ren. You guys like to get really low to the line because you're big Simo fans. So part of it is that if you stick it all on the line when you're that low, it's going to cause your right shoulder to go to the right.
Yep.
So if you stick just a tiny little bit, even though you may not feel it, your body's going to propel yourself that direction.
Yeah.
And you can see Simo do it too watching on TV. When he sticks, his body goes that way.
Yeah.
He gets that little hop and he recovers.
That's a good point.
But you're also bigger than Simo. He's very low to the ground, so he can recover a lot quicker than you can.
So maybe like not like a huge thing, but maybe like try to keep the chest like 1% more up to try to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. It's just one of those variables that's going to happen to you when you're bowling.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I'd like to see you keep the ball underneath you a little bit more, like how Cole just threw there. He's right underneath himself.
Yeah.
Two-hander is really important if you watch guys like Belmo and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying anybody should ever try to bowl like Belmo because it's just not physically possible. Right.
Yeah.
It's just not physically possible for people to keep their shoulders up like Belmo does and get the ball swung all the way behind him like he can.
Right.
Which is why nobody has his shot.
Yeah.
So. And I'm also a big fan of how Simo's game is, so I don't mind you and Ren going after Simo's game anyway.
Yeah. Oh.
And there it was. You're also dancing at the line.
Yeah.
So just go up there, take a breath and bowl. Be a machine.
It's so hard to do that, though.
You have to tell yourself for a while to do it.
Yeah.
I don't mind. So here on the right lane, we got Bill Walker bowling. He's the science guy for bowling math. At least you got your loft back.
Not quite.
Let me touch it. It's still slimy and dead. We'll talk about it later.
Oh my God. So weird.
We'll fix it. I'll tell you how to do it later.
I feel like it throws my timing all the way off. So I'm just going to need to work on that.
I hate to tell you, I missed the shot because I was talking to Doc.
It's all good.
Blame Doc. It was his fault.
It was basically just poor timing the whole way.
Okay.
I'm having a tough time getting the ball into the swing right without that weird momentum setup.
credit for having that weird momentum set up.
Yeah, well.
You can tell which player James was. Too.
I don't think James bowled here.
Everywhere except.
And nobody's just bowling on these. They're just bowling. So don't worry about the scores aren't.
I know. I was looking at the percentage, not the score.
So here we have another student up on the right lane. This is Colin Brumman. Colin's another guy that's come a long ways recently, although he's never really had any problem scoring.
Now this might be a crazy idea, but what if I added an extra step? To like,
You can try it, see how it feels, but I don't think you need to change anything. I think you just need to keep it simple.
right?
The shot's pretty good overall, and he's worked really hard for the last 2 years to get it there.
Yeah.
You can tell in the sound.
It was not a very good shot, Colin.
Oh, good. It didn't come off my hand.
Poor shot, Colin. I need better from you over this weekend. All right. Come on.
Take a book.
I felt pretty all right.
Yeah, I'd like to bring the ball in just a little bit closer to you still.
Yeah.
Just a tiny bit more.
I'm focused more on keeping the feet quiet and getting the ball in, like, going at the right time. But one or two more shots, focus on all that together, and then we'll pass it off to somebody else.
Okay.
Who needs to hit it
What
one?
ball do I want to try for my next trip?
I don't know what were you throwing before. All right, so Joe's up on the left lane again.
Keeping the swing in, not dancing.
Just take a deep breath and let the ball go. Let's see if he dances this time.
Relaxed.
A little bit.
That felt good.
See how that didn't pull you off balance?
Yeah.
Because you got the ball underneath you, so that when the swing plane went by your body, the ball wasn't pulling you to the outside.
Right.
So,
All right, one more.
and that's why your balance is so much better.
Yeah.
We have Jason L on the right lane here. He is a YouTuber. Throws the ball really buttery.
Yeah. I know how to get it open. Drop your right foot back. That'll automatically start you out open. But if you're going up totally squaring off, trying to throw the ball, you're gonna go. Yeah. I don't even know what you mean. You're gonna do this. If you're square, you're gonna be here and. So if you start off, look like you're looking at 10.
As soon as I went, I was like, that felt good, but it overcame a 3 out of box, not 3,000.
Yeah, you just missed your mark, Colin. Ball was okay. You just pulled it. Going over on the left lane, Colin. Yep, do it. I'm watching. That's a
butter.
nice shot.
All right, one more shot here. Trying to put it all together. No twinkle toes. Balance and hit my spot. All right.
I was a little fast with my leg out.
So Joe, shut on the right lane. Very well. You notice the back of his jersey says exclamation T-Rex. That was part of the torturing of Joe back in the day. We have a Discord command for him that whenever you do exclamation T-Rex, it pops up for Joe.
Yeah, let's pass off the mic to you.
He doesn't need it. His shot's better than mine.
I want all the coaching though. Is the thing though.
You was okay. You get it next.
Yay! How do I do this? Just like that?
Yeah, just clip that on.
Yes. Hello.
All right, so let's take a look at his shot.
Let's throw a good shot, Andrew. Step one. I feel like with this phone, I can't talk to myself the way I normally do, which is just incessantly berate myself before I throw it. Hands sweaty.
I mean, I'm pretty tough to complain about that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just a little sweaty and I felt awkward in my hand, but...
So the only thing is, with your shot, the only thing would be personal preference. You know, everything's linear, everything's moving really, really cleanly through your shot. Your release is really smooth. Backswing's a little bit longer than I like to see.
Super high for me. It's something I've always battled with. I just struggle. Something I struggled with, honestly, kind of lowering it.
I mean, that would be where your biggest area of opportunity is, and really, it's not really affecting you much because you're throwing the ball so well. I've seen you throw about 15 shots so far today, and I think you struck on 12 or 13 of them.
Doesn't feel that way for sure.
So you're throwing the ball really well.
You must have been watching all the good ones then, and all the bad ones.
Go throw another one. And these lanes for people watching are actually really quite slick. They're breaking down finally, but he's throwing a hustle line with a very clean cover on it, getting a lot of good ball reaction.
With like 3K on it, I think I threw rack stuff before I left on it.
Okay.
All right. Okay, we count our steps. We say wait for it. Wait. That one not low out, can pick up. Woo!
Another good shot.
Just a little bit.
He's a little outside of his mark,
Yep.
but I mean, again, the only area of opportunity in your shot right now, as good as your shot looks, is personal preference stuff.
Gotcha.
You know, it's not a big deal to have a big backswing if you can control it. A lot of people can't control it, so it ends up getting them all over the place and messes with their timing, and then their release gets messed up at the line. But yours is super good and super consistent.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It's just one of those deals. If you want to work on it, then you have to work on it. And it's
So then, what would be things I can do to like actively work on that?
let the ball drop a little bit later in your shot. So
hold on to it just a second longer in my push away. Okay.
That way it doesn't get quite so far up, and that way it doesn't mess with your timing. If you keep doing it the way you are and short your backswing, right now the problem's going to be is that your timing is going to get off a little bit.
Gotcha.
And so you just a little bit later in the shot, let it drop a little bit later. Don't let it climb quite so high, and then the ball doesn't have to travel quite the distance.
Okay. Let's try it. All right. So the other push was just a little to the left.
Still just such a nice buttery shot. You didn't go up quite as high on that one.
Okay.
So.
I could definitely feel like on my second step from there, I was like, oh, this is a little weird, but.
So the only thing is we can do drills for this, and that's how you combat this is with some one-step drills.
Sure.
Going into a tournament in the morning, this isn't something we want to tweak too much. It's just something just put on your radar, and again, it's personal preference stuff.
Right, yeah, the other thing I feel like for me is like I feel so much better personally when my foot's down here, and I know I have a tendency to pop up with it, so.
That's just staying down in the shot?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean, your shot looks great. I would trade you shots. Your shot's nicer than mine.
Thanks, I appreciate it. A lot of effort into it, for sure.
What did you just throw down there?
Iron forge.
Iron forge, okay. I wondered what it was. I thought it was a UC3 at first.
Oh, I got that one a little away from me. Buried it.
Yeah, I think he's thrown all strikes.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, we got a drone out here now.
Oh, and I know Jason wanted to come do this.
Kyle wanted me to tell you that he says hi, and they want to see you on camera.
Okay, I'll be over in a minute. Okay.
Who's next?
I'll be over.
I know
We have
Jason
camera on both these lanes, right?
You can see the right lane and the left lane.
Okay.
I gotta take a break.
Well, we need Cole. Did you want to be up? Okay, we'll take care of you.
Okay,
next.
I was gonna say if Cole's ready, I'm
We're gonna get the junior up here.
All right. Is that out of the way? Lofted it.
Threw the ball well.
Yeah, I felt like I lofted it a little much there.
Let's throw another one. I gotta watch your game a few shots. I'm not super familiar with it yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Are you Cameron 1 or Cameron 2 or Cameron 3 or 12? Which one are we calling you now?
I don't know, to be honest. I guess
older?
I'm Cameron 1 because I'm older. I'm a few months older.
All right,
so
so this is Cameron.
that's fair.
Okay.
He's Cameron 1.
All right,
He's
so we're
I'm
working
Cameron
with
2 in this
2
situation.
at the moment. Cameron 1 is on the right lane right now.
Nope, that's bad. Totally missed the mark there.
Throw one more. It's okay.
All right.
I'm watching how you throw the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know who's driving the drone. Oh, Jason is. Of course he is.
Come on. Not what I expected. Got outside on that. Oh no.
And the drone is dead.
What? Did it get hit by a ball?
No, I think he hit the.
Or hit the
I don't
light
know.
bar?
He hit something up above. I heard it drop.
Yeah, I know. I heard it drop, but I saw him run. I'm like, oh no, that drone's down.
Those little DJIs can take a beating though. It'll probably be fine.
Okay.
Okay, one more.
One more. All right. That was off balance.
Better shot. Okay, so I've got a little bit of an idea of your shot. A few things. First, you're skinny and you move fast. Okay, that doesn't always benefit you when you're going in your bowling shot. So your first 2 steps are really large. I like to see those come down a little bit and be a little bit more relaxed.
Okay.
So that you're not sprinting to the line.
Okay.
On a couple of your shots, as a result of you having a really fast pace to the line, you're falling into your shot because you're moving so quickly and pushing the ball through your shot so quickly. I'd like to just see you dial everything back 20%.
Okay.
So calm down, in other words, okay?
So should I go like a 6-step approach then instead of a 4?
What I want you to do is do what you're doing, but I'm going to move you forward on the pair.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to take a little bit shorter first and second step. Slow your feet down a little, okay?
Okay. So start like on these dots?
No, I'm just going to put you right here.
Just
right in the middle here.
All right.
And those first 2 steps, I want you to just be nice and calm and relaxed, okay?
All right.
Much better already. Didn't hit your mark, but that's to be expected when I changed part of your game.
Yeah.
It was already much better. I want you to do it again.
Okay. That's weird.
So the stream's already heard me say this, I think, 2 or 3 times, but in a game of variables, we want to reduce the amount of variables that we can control.
Yeah.
And sprinting and running the line and having big giant steps is not going to help you reduce those variables.
Okay. Should I throw another one while there?
Yep. Okay. You're bowling right now. I think you're on camera.
Cool.
You might not actually be. I might move you to this one over here.
It is weird. It is weird.
We're gonna make one minor change. When you address the ball, so what's happening to you is because you're getting to the line better, your hips are a lot more square to the line.
Okay.
Simple fix, we're just gonna take your feet, start. I just want to take that right foot. I just want you to move it back an inch or 2.
Okay.
Okay. And it's gonna promote your hips staying a little bit more open.
Okay.
And that's gonna make it easier for you to clear your hips. Not that you have much hips to clear.
Yeah.
But it's gonna help you promote a little bit more of an open stance going to the line, which is gonna help you protect the ball. Okay.
Okay.
So try that on this next shot.
All right.
Much better already. Shot's a lot calmer just from those 2 first steps slowing down. Now I'm going to go ahead and push you even closer to the line. So I want you to put your toes on the next line.
Okay. So like,
keep those first 2 steps nice and short and calm.
Okay. Oh my God, this is weird. That is weird.
We don't care what's going on down there. Don't worry about that. A million times better already.
Okay.
Does that feel better going to the line?
It feels weird, to be honest, because it's different from what I've been doing for a little while. But yeah, I think it feels like I'm able to get the ball down smoother.
Let's put you on the right lane here. For as soon as he's done bowling, I want you to move over here. I'm not sure that this lane's making it on camera.
Okay.
I think it is right at the end, but they're not seeing your approach.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, you should be able to see him now.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All the way at the front this time.
Okay. Not watching that though.
Now you're hitting your mark.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
Do it again? Sounds good.
Normally, this isn't something that I would change right before we're bowling a tournament.
Yeah.
In this situation, I want you to change it.
Okay.
You're going to be a lot more consistent with this.
Okay, awesome. Ugh. I feel like that's a lot of times that's my problem is I miss my mark a lot.
Well, that's the whole idea of us reducing the variables.
Well, yeah, exactly. I guess, yeah. It's doing all this, make sure I can hit it more consistently.
That's the premise of what I'm having to do here.
Yeah.
Okay. You ready for the next thing we're going to work on?
Yeah.
All right. So you're not short arming through the ball, but you're decelerating and kind of soft pulling up on the ball. On this next one, I want you to reach out as you get to the line. I want you to reach out and reach through the pins as you let go. Okay. So let that arm go nice and long through your mark on the floor.
Okay.
Project it through your mark. Rather than come up through the side of the ball, we want to promote a full roll on the bowling ball. We want that bowling ball tumbling down lane. We don't need to turn a bowling ball anymore with how they're built.
Okay.
We want to put them into a roll and let them do as much work for us as possible.
Kind of, and then
Just
follow
let it roll.
Okay.
Much better already. Do it again.
Cool. I was just trying to get it out.
Riley's a cheater.
Sorry.
You're looking at the pins when you're bowling, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at my mark.
You gotta look at your mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's do it again. Let's hit your mark this time.
I feel like a stretch one or? Yeah, this is
Okay.
We have those marks on the floor for a reason.
Yeah, I know. I always like. I feel like I look at it on the approach, and then by the time I'm letting go, I'm staring at the pins. Is what I feel like I do all the time.
You did. I caught it on the last couple shots. I was just making sure before I asked you.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it again. Hit your mark. Keep your eyes on what the target is.
All right.
Project. Reach out through that mark.
All right.
Why am I trying to throw it back?
Don't worry, Chris. I'm not going to tell the stream you just threw it in the gutter. Oh, that's much better. I don't care about what happens down there.
Yeah.
I'm watching how you're
It's more or less getting the form down and getting everything.
It's looking a lot better already.
Cool.
Much more simple.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Not.
Good shot by Luke there.
I failed. I fouled everybody. It's okay.
It happens. We also just moved you.
Move me up.
3.5 feet further.
I'm like a whole 3 feet
Just
closer.
remember those first 2 steps being nice and short.
Yeah.
Keep them really simple.
All right.
Well, he made it 15 shots before he fouled. So much better. So much better.
I feel like I did.
Much, much better.
Okay.
Now you just need to make about a 3 board adjustment with your feet to the left and in your pocket.
Okay.
Do about a 3 and a 1.
Ooh. So like. First step was huge.
Keep them calm.
As soon as I took it, I was like, yep, that was a huge first step. I'm going to just restart that approach.
Just take a breath and be very relaxed and then go. All right. Pretty big changes.
It feels good.
Looks good.
It feels good. It does.
It's unfortunate you're not getting to throw out some spares because it'll help you a ton with spare shots.
Yeah, that's a big struggle.
How do you normally do with picking up 10 pins?
Plastic far left.
No, I mean, how do you do?
How do I do?
Do you pick them up pretty routinely?
Probably like 50-50, to be honest.
I want you to track and see what your percentage does now that you're more calm.
Okay.
And being a lot more softer to the line.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and guess that your accuracy is going to increase a lot.
Okay, cool. Anything else, or should we
No,
move
now
on
you
to
just
the
need to
next
practice
guy?
those things. Well, we don't want to change too many things.
No, then move on to the next guy. Like, next.
So what we'll do is when we're done bowling this weekend, we'll chat.
Okay.
And DM.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And then you'll just need to keep videoing yourself and sending me the vids.
Okay, I'll do that. You want Cole over next?
I think Chris is sneaking up here. You want to get on mic?
There you go, sir.
Oh, I can do this for a while.
I don't know who would like waiting.
I didn't really have any direct line, but the good news is I know your game really well from watching all your streams.
Yes.
So
I've been directed to come see you guys at that point.
yes. Well, fortunately, I know your game very well. I watch a lot of these guys bowl.
I watch all your videos too, Jason.
Even though I live in Oregon and all these guys live out here or all over the country, they're always on stream, so I get to see them all bowl a lot.
Okay, so what do you think? Just take a few shots?
Yep, we're gonna throw a few shots, and then we'll work on some things.
All right. My biggest challenge is like mentally, like 1,000 miles an hour. It's hard for me to slow down for some reason.
Okay. Well, pacing looked good.
Oh, backup, nice.
Striking with a backup ball. Show off. That's Cameron 1 showing off. Okay, throw one more and then I'll have a couple things for you here to work on. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing on your arm swing, and it's going to be tough for the camera to see this, your arm swing when you take the ball and you drop it out, you're inconsistent with where you're placing the bowling ball. So as your bowling ball is swinging down away from you, sometimes it's in front of you, sometimes it's a little to the left, sometimes it's a lot to the left. You're having a tendency to push that ball out and away, which is then causing the ball to get in behind you. Okay, so anything that happens in your backswing is going to happen in your front swing, right? So anytime we're hitting in behind us or away, we're going to see the result down lane because we're out of alignment. So what we need to do is first work on trying to get you to swing the bowling ball evenly to the backswing, okay? So there isn't really a drill that we can do outside of going up here and doing one-step drills and repeating them over and over again, but I want you to just try to be aware of where that bowling ball is going when you're pushing it forward and allowing it to swing back. So you pay attention, you can see it in your eyes, even if you've got to go up here and throw a few bowling balls where you just watch your arm go out and let it drop, you need to.
That's definitely, it's something I was aware of because I did a side view and I noticed I'm doing a lot of this. And it's,
I don't mind the push away. It's a popular thing. It's definitely something that was taught a lot more in the, I'm from the 80s and 90s, of course, so we learned that way as well. That was to help get the ball big up into the backswing, help generate power. Not something you really need to do. You're not a weak guy, right? So we don't really need a big push away. It might even be worthwhile to start just a little bit lower and just let that bowling ball swing next to you. You're not having any problem propelling the ball down the lane. But you can see what the result of what that variable in your arm swing is doing. You hit 4 different marks and 4 different shots. So it's pretty easy to pick apart what's going on there, especially when I can see where your ball is ending up behind you. So on these next couple shots, I want you to go up there and be very aware of where your hand is in your shot and try to focus on letting that bowling ball go right behind you and right through. Try to hit the same spot on the floor, okay? Oh, it's just Mal. You can bowl the same time as Mal. It's going to be weird at first because you're focusing on it. It's not something you're used to focusing on. But it's definitely an area of opportunity. Sure.
oh, shit. That's good.
You're the best.
Dropped it and hit my mark.
See how many shots you get lined up on it.
All right, we got superstar James Niffen on the left lane.
I tried that one.
That's one.
All right, let's see this one.
So what I'm trying to do is just, first step and second step, just let it drop. Or, just kind of ease it into...
Let's go ahead and see what happens if you just go ahead and start a little lower and just let it drop. I want to see what happens with the shot. A lot of that stuff's personal preference and what you're comfortable with, but I want to try to eliminate this before we move on to the next thing I want to add. Okay.
feels a little different. Yeah.
It's getting better. This isn't something that's going to be a 1 second fix.
Yeah.
So we got to be careful to not mess you up for tomorrow. So. I don't want to mess your shot up now. I like your shot too much.
Better.
All right, so he doesn't miss one.
You know what's funny is going a little bit lower, it kind of feels a little bit freer, my swing. So.
Yeah, you're not trapping in as much?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do it again, and then I'm gonna add one more thing for your list.
Okay. Right, but it rolls better.
That one you reverted back a little bit, but your swing is freer in your backswing now. So the next thing that we want to work on in your game is we want to start to add a little bit more rev rate. Okay, you probably want a little bit more rev rate.
Who doesn't? Yeah.
So what I want you to work on is we want to get a little bit more strength in that right wrist or your left wrist. We want to get that bent just a little bit more on the top of your backswing. So I want you to think about when you get that bowling ball to the back of your backswing to have a little bit more forward press in that hand. You're just going to put your hand in a better spot at the bottom of the swing. Okay, we don't want to let that hand get to the outside or you're going to spin biscuit it. We don't want to do that. So we want to stay right behind that bowling ball. We want a little bit more strength in that cupping of that wrist as you get into it. It's going to help us stay under the ball more. Okay. And you're strong enough that once you feel it, you're going to be able to do it pretty easily.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to add. That's going to be your biggest addition to scoring for you.
Definitely, yeah. It's a big thing to get used to.
I missed by a mile on the first shot, so I don't know yet. I like this. Wait, symmetric software.
Already added more rev rate. We're gonna keep adding more. You're having a tendency to let your wrist go like that at the top of your backswing.
Yeah.
And anytime your wrist breaks backwards, you're giving up power. It's gonna put you up on the back of the bowling ball. We want to stay under the bowling ball as long as we can. We don't want to let go of the bowling ball from a lack of leverage. We want to be as leveraged as we can be, to a point. You don't need to be as leveraged as a James Niffen. So when you start this time, before you throw the bowling ball out and go like that, where you're pushing the ball like this, I want you to preset your wrist and don't let your fingers fall backwards. Okay? I want you to just keep your hand forward, keep it like that, and I want you to let that drop back like this. I want you to preset it. Okay? And do not let it break down. You already saw how much more we're already adding, so. And that was just a tiny little bit.
Let me grab my chamois.
Yes, sir. You're beyond help. Yeah, we will. Make sure you tell Lou your release is already better than his. He's probably watching.
Probably going.
Yeah. Sorry, Lou, but not sorry.
Now Lewis is always good for my mental reset though. Like if I'm feeling really down, we'll just go back and do drills for like a day or two.
He's a pretty positive guy.
Yeah.
He's fun. Plus he can take a joke.
trying to get him out here next year.
Well, we'll just berate him until he does. Great shot by Colin. Already better.
Definitely need to just get that muscle memory.
That was better. Riley, have you done anything but strike yet today?
I don't waste them all today.
I don't think I've seen you not strike.
Yeah, the first shot with the iron fork over here, I 2-8 today.
So one time tonight you didn't strike?
At least one.
So what'll be fun to watch is when you watch this stream later, watch how your bowling ball's picking up.
Last few shots I'm seeing it, yeah. Yeah, that's been my biggest challenge. So when I met with Mike Jazz now, he had me adjust my pitches because it was my fingernails were hitting when my handles were lax. So now it's on the pads.
Yeah, but I don't want to.
I want to see your fit.
For me all day.
Okay. It looks okay. It looks good. Put the ball in your hand for me. So when you're letting go of the bowling ball, the ball's mostly on your index finger. Because that feels like when your powers or your ring fingers, that's where your power's coming from. In your ring.
Yeah.
Think about it when you throw this next shot.
When it's a good shot, I'll feel it from my ring finger.
Okay, I want to pay attention to something really quick.
Okay.
After looking at your finger, I want to see something here. Okay, I'm going to have you do something that's going to be really weird. You're probably going to throw it in the gutter, but I want to see you do this. It's okay if you throw it in the gutter when I tell you to do this. Most people do. All right. Okay, put the ball in your hand. Want that super tight. Go throw it. I told you you'd probably throw it in the gutter.
Yeah.
Okay, do it again, please.
But yeah, I felt it like right off here. Yeah.
Changing where the ball's coming off your hand by doing this. Okay, make sure you feel like it's pushed good and hard up against it for now, okay? Okay, do that again for me. We're gonna change it in a second though.
Interesting. There's like a whole bunch of different muscles.
That's why I had to do it.
Yeah.
Now you're going to go back to your regular release for me. So what's happening and why you're getting this huge buildup of calcium on that finger like that? See how that's getting all jumped up here?
Yeah.
On stream they can't see, but I'll explain it to them. So pretty much you're using this finger and you're turning the ball and popping on that finger. And that's a symptom of you not, it's a symptom of, instead of rolling the ball out of the front of your hand, it's a symptom of turning the bowling hand, having it hit that finger to create rev ray. So we want to think about, and this isn't something we want to change a whole lot right now because it's going to mess you up. But one of the things that we want to get you in the habit of is once we can get this wrist in the right spot and the ball into the hand is getting the thumb out and then the fingers out. Rather than turning the ball to the outside of the ball and having it run into the side of your finger. We want to promote a roll on the ball, not a twist on the ball. So it's something to be aware of, and it's not something we really want to change massively right now because you won't pick up a single spare tomorrow if we change this, and then you'll be mad at me, which is fine. I don't care. It's okay. But it's something we need to work on, and I can tell by looking at your hand that you need to work on it. And you can look at my fingers and see similar issues because I used to do it for years. But you can tell that calcium buildup on that finger means that finger is getting drilled.
This is definitely pre-coaching. Yeah.
Okay. So we want to pay attention to that. We don't want that to get worse. It's going to start to get arthritic on you, and you're not going to be happy. Was that bad before you changed your pitches, or is it getting better?
I think it's getting better. I mean, at least score-wise, it is. But yeah, no. When I do still have the habit of breaking.
Right. Well, just be aware of it. If it starts getting worse, we need to look at a fit change potentially. Okay.
Also, I think that was like.
The shots where you've pulled those a couple times, your ball's getting a little bit outside.
Is it okay?
But it's okay. It's not something that you really have done a whole bunch, but that's what's causing that. Pretty much everyone does it. It's a common miss for most bowlers.
Yeah, would it be a good exercise to work on swing plane, like just doing it in the mirror help at all? Or?
Yeah, I throw into a couch at home.
Okay.
Just throw a bunch of pillows in the corner and I roll the ball into the couch. Let go of it.
Okay, I'm gonna take mics from you. I'm gonna let Luke in the stream.
Okay.
You can do whatever, but I'm gonna take the mics.
I'm still got like 9 people I got to coach, but I'll just do it off camera or off stream.
I don't care.
So okay.
You have fun. I just want Luke to talk to people now.
You guys have to talk to Luke now.
Right? I am. Luke's been off camera for a while, so I'm gonna. Yep. All right. Lukey. All right.
I can turn it.
No, he'll call me out. It's like isolate the room.
All right. Let's see what we got here, James. All right.
All day. It's going to limit the longer you buy an ice tank. So you have to watch.
Time to roast James. See how much negative tilt he has. Or if he's negatively tilted. Oh, it's the James. 2, 8, 10. That is officially now the James split. Okay. Okay. Mr. Skywalker now. Go for it. Oh! You've only been bowling 14 months? Is that what you said?
Yeah, only 14.
Yep. Really? Oh, no torch and no strike.
All right, take 2.
All right. See if James leaves another James. No? Okay, James says no. I'm not sure he's going to strike.
I've got bolts and pins up and down the entire side.
10 pin? Okay, what we got? What do we got? Oh, damn.
1, 2, 4, 8. Even worse.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, you should probably hold on to it. I am. Yeah, I'm either mocking or congratulating, so we'll see how this goes. I just took Mike, so I was just talking. So it's just your turn to talk to people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah. All right, Cam. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Oh, no Brooklyn.
My stuff's still up here, so I'll throw a few more shots with my infinite.
Yeah.
Honestly, the first several I threw, I was in my own head because I'm like, mom and dad were
This is the other Cam. Just new to bowling. new two-hander. Oh, swisher, nice.
Oh, wow.
Cave it in. That's all right. We'll take some cave-ins. No, I took both points.
We're
I
gonna do
didn't see the rag.
Yeah.
I thought you were just doing it.
Oh no. Yeah, these are great. These actually they're overseas chamois.
Oh, got the
I had I have
Nice.
a buddy stationed in Korea, and he found these, and there's several different colors, and so I purchased them from him. Oh, love the infinite. Oh, the infinite.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what's up? Riley on the mic. Here we go. We got Cam coming up on lane 5.
Yeah.
We're on a high road.
Yeah.
That's
Walking
5,
all
4.
Broncos jersey.
Ooh, lane 7. Not quite.
All right.
What up, chatters?
Making the rounds here. I'm gonna start making the rounds.
Yep.
I just want to make sure everybody.
Hey, we got a torch and a strike. Nice shot. Nice shot.
Chip in stuff for
Hey, Kyle.
the center. I was still gonna. I know
Yeah,
that
stream
Frank's
still.
not doing it anymore, but I figured we'd still. I want to start.
Spice gave me 20.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start making the rounds.
That's why I take this with you.
They might take the mics
okay.
from me. I think they're going to do some talking about James here.
Well, they compass all this, so they just give it to us. And
Hey,
so
Kyle. Hi, Ren.
in the past, we've done like a collection
Cam,
for
going
them,
for
so
the
like
torch.
5, 10, 20 bucks, whatever
Against
you
the
want to put
Hive
in
Brooklyn.
for them just giving us all this stuff. So we.
Which one though? Who said that?
Gazzetti.
Yeah, I might actually.
Gazzetti.
Oh,
That's the same. We will at the end.
Which Cam looks like a Cam? There's 2 Cams.
So y'all have. Yeah.
Pride is pretty good. I just drilled my other one.
Yeah, I know. All right, she already hit you up.
Just drilled my other Pride. The first one I had was 5x4x4 2LS.
So the center comps us all this, and so we normally chip in. We kind of put a little pool together. So if you got 5, 10, 20 bucks, whatever, to kind of chip in to say thank you to them for just. They don't expect anything, but I don't want to just come in here and
hopefully make it a little slower off of the spot.
have 30 people bowl for 2 hours, and
because
so
bowling some of these.
So yeah, before we get out of here, just if you got anything
too
to
much
chip in, it'd be
motion and it's
appreciated.
forcing me too far left too quick. And if you're too far left too quick on flat patterns, you are in for a
Yeah, they've
struggle.
got one that's actually right. Yeah, it's right.
At least I
there.
am.
Yeah, it's right there by the Keno machine or whatever.
I'm quite liking the new Pride. I've
I'm
got a
making the
Ghost
rounds
drilled
here.
exactly the same. I drilled a second.
Once again, for
third Ghost
everybody
at
watching, we
4.5
are
by
at
4 by
Aaron's
2.5
Family Fun
to,
Center in
again,
Belton,
reduce
Missouri.
the amount of shape it creates
And
off
like
the
I said,
spot.
they just compass all this.
I just need traction and
Say what?
a smooth shape. I don't need
Yeah, well, so
traction
I'm
and
going.
shape.
We normally chip in to kind of say thank you. Yeah. So
shorten that pin distance by a half to get it maybe a tiny touch earlier.
Sweet, yeah, that
it's
works.
probably not. I'm probably not
That'll
good
go
enough to notice a
towards-
half-inch difference on pin to
So,
just
want to say thank you to them once again, Mike Soroka, Aaron's Family Fun Center in Belton, Missouri.
Mass
They go out
bias
of their way. They
to
do
PAP
stuff
the
right
same,
here, so they go out of their way to
shorten
take
that
care of
third number
everybody.
that
We have a
pin
lot of
center grid.
tournaments here. They care about every bowler. They're not one of these centers that just kind of, league bowlers don't make us money anymore. So we're going to pay attention to the open play, and the league bowlers are going to get what they get.
Original Pride this weekend
pay attention
because
to
I've
everybody.
already got 3 ASIMs in the bag.
And all we
I've
have
got
to do is
9
ask, and they
balls,
come in here and
I didn't think I needed
give
4
us this facility
asymmetrics
for
house.
2 or 3 hours.
9 is honestly
and
probably
set up the
overkill,
torch,
but
oil the lanes.
whatever. I live a couple hours away.
Turn the air conditioning up. So just want to make sure that we say thank
45
you.
by 4.5 by 35. It's pretty standard layout, maybe a little quicker.
This is also
third
the
angle.
practice facility for
glad
the
you're liking it.
Avila College, coached by Paul Wolf. I think this is their 3rd year. They're a fairly new program, but they are growing quickly. Chip in for Soroka.
James is throwing an obsession tour, if you're curious. If the
We're
YouTube chat didn't
taking
know,
donations
the left
for the center.
four
If you got
lanes,
anything to
lanes
chip in,
1
because
through 4
they just compass
are
all
on
this stuff.
chromium, which is a I think 6.8 to 1
Thank you.
ratio, 42 foot, and about like 25, 26 mils of oil. So a little bit tougher house pattern.
We gave them goat soap, but
fairly decent volume. And the right 2 lanes are just on the
9 finger. Okay, so
Aaron's Family
how
Fun
much
Center
do I
house.
got? 76 or something.
Gotta keep the shot out
So-
for Haley Simon.
I don't know how,
All right,
how
Haley,
much
this
you want
one's
to
for
chip
you
in. I can
on
just
lane
kind
5.
of, I can
Cam, throwing
collect a
also
few
USA
more, a little bit more,
maybe a
and
Crux Prime.
get back to you.
10 back.
And once everybody gets packed up here, they just have their stuff on them right now. So I think a few people are gonna.
It was a Crux Prime. Okay. Sorry, I haven't been as active. I've been throwing a bunch of shots.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Oh, you're on camera, and I just got stuff.
I've been chatting
Yeah,
every once in a while, but
I didn't realize. I didn't realize the camera. Your
No.
Sorry.
Curtis, are you talking about the Envy?
But
I haven't seen
Yeah,
too much of
that
it.
is
I saw
excellent
Hammer's
coaching
video,
advice.
but that was about it.
That is behind the scenes coaching
I
advice.
still have flare blanks. I've got 1. I've got 2 drilled. That first one that I drilled for the video, where the pin is just above my bridge, which I think ends up being like 45 by 4.5 by 40 or something. And then I've got the 2LS one.
Yeah,
that I drilled
that's something
5
I've
by
been trying to
4
work
by
on
4.
too, is going up and just open my hand and do
Yeah,
what
I've
I
got
did.
1 more new in box.
That's better. The lanes are destroyed, but that was pretty good.
They're fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
This pair's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
We have 2 minutes
Bad
left on
coaching
these
then?
lanes.
I'm good at bad coaching. I just won't listen to you.
All right. So I was gonna say they compass all this stuff, so we normally chip in. Now Frank's not here anymore, but yeah, whenever we start picking up and
rounding up, putting shoes away.
So.
I'm not sure what all Luke has planned. Oh, he's got his mic on, so you've probably been hearing him as well.
Yep, we're about done here. We got 1 minute left. Thanks again. I've said this a few times, but thanks to Mike Soroka, Aaron's Family Fun Center, Belton, Missouri. Also the practice facility for the Avila college team coached by Paul Wolf. All we have to do is tell them we're coming and they'll do whatever we want them to do. So they take really good care of us whenever we're out here.
It's a great place to bowl.
Yeah. Even though the left side sucks here, I still love coming here. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Say it. Are the pattern, if they're a hard pattern, are they any easier on the left side, or is a house shot
Actually,
and it's
yes.
a challenge
The
pattern?
house, I at least have a chance when they're tougher. When the house shot's out, it's not going to happen. Because you saw the one of Packy's vlogs where he did out here where Dylan shot 290 something out of the gate, and then all the righties on the pair. Yeah. The low righty game was like 250. Right. And then Packy. Yeah. I don't know. Packy shot 180 and Trevor shot like 210 or something. So it's kind of like
this side is not nice, or this place is not super nice on the China for the lefties.
All right, I've got change for you now.
Hi, chat.
So, what you want to do? You chip it in 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Looks
Give
like
you that
everybody's
back.
backing up. Lanes have shut off.
Play fixed. Oh. Yeah, I've already.
You want this other mic? Or
yeah.
I'll just be in the background whispering.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching, for hanging out. Thanks everybody for being here. As you can see, we've got a huge freaking crowd. I got a new computer, so yeah, I can get videos out even faster and do them even better, and hopefully talk better too. That's why I record my audio. But anyway, yeah, we got team event tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and then we've got doubles and singles at 9 on Sunday morning. And I think James on Shimwrecker Enterprises channel is going to be streaming that, given the connection, Wi-Fi, internets, and whatnot. So, thanks once again. Thanks for being here. Thanks to my, again, this is why I say at the end of my videos, thanks to my Patreon members and great Discord community. They got me a freaking computer. So, thanks everybody. We'll see you later.
Saying you're Italian.